Well, welcome back everybody to Web Gaming Central. We are in SimCity. This is video number 44, but I just wanted to show you that this is update 4.0. Just downloaded it. Excellent. Awesome sauce. Let's go ahead and get back into our region. Whoa, crud. Think we were still, but we moved on and we went to Hohenberg, which no, I'm not even going to say it because, probably incite anger amongst the crowd. But guys, great moment to tell you what my plans are. The next week is going to see a difference in the schedule, but fret not. The thing is, I'm just working out a few things because I got to get back to game development and things like that. So, well, still have yet to work to finish my first game, but app development slash game development. So don't mind, guys. It's going to be a little bit thin next week, but we're gonna that's only temporary. Please walk away knowing that it's only temporary, because I know you guys are going to be asking, and that is a good thing because that means you like the episodes. Yes, you now have access to exclusive SimCity launch park. Well, look at there. You find an informal submenu of the parks. Well, why don't we jump right to that? Formo, look at there. Hot air balloon. Love balloon. The love balloon. Does this cost me? Apparently so. Maybe we don't put that down just yet. Okay. It's nice. Awesome. But we do need to get this budget thing fixed. But let's go ahead and, this is the city we're going to work on. So we still have that money. Let's go ahead and get right to, let's slow down the speed too. But all these updates should be really good. Why did I click that? I have no idea whatsoever. But what I want to do is finish working and building this city up. So let's just go ahead and take our time and do that. Now let's get a little bit of a glimpse of what we have going on. A few communities here. We have the high wealth back here. I think they had some problems before I left, though. It might have been related to jobs. Well, no, it's not related to jobs. Maybe just shopping, right? Unsatisfied. Not the high wealth guys, though. But we definitely need to add some low wealth. So I will do that. I'm going to do that right in this area. Wow, did that ever. Alright, so thinking I would do that here, but it might not be necessary. So I'm going to definitely put it right here. I guess I'll just fill that just for the heck of it. It's not gonna work, but why not? That's both medium and low. So what I'm gonna do is actually zone for medium in this area, and the way I'm gonna do that is by the lesson I learned. Let's try that. Let's first go to this menu. Right, I'm gonna build one of these on each side of the crap. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Tell you what, we'll just turn one off. There we go. In fact, I can do a regular one over here. So I do want these guys to be a little medium wealth, just a little medium wealth, not a lot of medium wealth. Right, rightio, bucko. All right, so that's good. That's good. I'm satisfied with that. We'll get some low wealth sims, don't worry. But I'm gonna actually put those guys in this area, and probably make their commercial in that little zone there. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But for now, let's lose that, and let's zone some commercial there. Now, take it back 1 second. Right, that should all be medium wealth, which is what I wanted for over here. That's what I wanted. So let's go ahead and zone some more medium wealth, actually, the homes in this area. I did it this way because I didn't want to do it that other way, but let's throw a park or two. You know, in the end, guys, no, I don't really want to. I should, right? But not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Let's throw one of these. Ooh, no. No, 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 no. Not what I wanted. 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 Forgot that that was one right there. So let's be a little more conservative there. Go here. There we go. Much better. Right, didn't want to really tip that scale too much. But I am going to throw maybe one. Yeah, there we go. And you know what? I could do that. There we go. Fight back some of that negativity there. And maybe I'll do the same over here just for the heck of it. So again, we'll leave a lot of that over there for low wealth. I am going to finish this off though, and in fact we're going to finish it off with a park-like type of situation. I'm actually going to put that park right here, right? So it's going to be low wealth back there. So I'm going to stop with the parks at this point. I think we have, let me zone some more commercial. In fact, I probably should just fill this out. That may be too much. You know, it might end up being too much, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and zone this middle part for the low wealth. And in fact, we might as well just go ahead and get the low wealth guys moving in as well. We'll get those guys back here. Now, I'm going to leave some room for some stuff, but not a ton. I didn't want to max everything out just yet, but let's see how we do with that, how the city does with that. Let's speed up the simulation, see what we can get. So we are going to get some heavy numbers with the low wealth. That's fine. I don't mind that because they're in the back of the city, so it shouldn't cause too many traffic problems. At least that's my hope and my guess. But we shall see. See we shall. Well, let's go ahead and wait and watch. I want to thing about me when I build these cities, one thing I do, I tend to get a picture of how I really want the whole thing to work out. So there's no need to really go very slow with the zoning process. I mean, unless you want to try a different method, which I have done before. And that method is where you basically build or zone in increments and then basically watch. And it is a very good strategy, to be honest with you, but I figured for this city I just wanted to do it this way. But you build in increments, and that way you can watch, you know, exactly the things you need as they happen. But for me, sometimes I prefer to be more reactionary, which is not always the greatest thing to do. I totally understand that, but I like to be reactionary. What I mean by that is I'll build and zone it exactly the way I want and then tweak it after if things are lopsided. But the ideal way to do it, which I've done it before, is to just do it in increments. That way you can make sure you got it, you know, your Sims have jobs and that they have the adequate shopping and things like that. You can do it like that, and I think it's the more preferred way, to be honest. But I just wanted to go that way for now. So let's see if they already are moving in. So this is a good thing. But what you will see soon, and especially in these areas right here, the apartment complexes will probably choose those areas first. I could be wrong because they could still choose this area, but I would hope that they wouldn't. I like the way this looks. Thing is, I can control that actually, and I think I'm gonna do that. Let's low density these. Yes. Because these ones I'm going to leave high density, but I wanted to low density these because I don't want those to go up in density. I just don't. I like that. I think that's a cool way it is. So let's lower this one too. Some of these I'm going to lower or keep low because I don't really think every city needs to have like a crazy number of Sims. It's just not necessary all the time. But these back here, maybe I will leave those. I think I'll leave these alone. Let those grow. Let all these grow out there. So they're coming. They're moving in. We're gonna actually keep an eye on some of our stuff here because we don't want things to get too hairy. Now I do have some modules here that I did turn off. Yes, and that way we can open them up as time goes on. But I don't anticipate any traffic issues, especially the way that I did it. I think we'll be fine. Oh, let's see. The water's great, actually. Right, because we have the big O thing over there, as well as the sewage, so we won't have problems with that. Of course, this should be fine, because... Do we have any... Well, let's open that up. Yeah, let's open that back up. We'll need that. Okay. Why are they all following each other? Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Yikes. And we still have some from another city. Why? Well, anyway. Doesn't matter at the moment. So we do have our fire department. I'll leave it at that for now. It doesn't need to be enhanced just yet. Police. Are they open? Yes, they are open now. Right, but we left when I had left it closed for a long time. So it just has to readjust. But we don't have a lot of police cars there. Yes, we do. We're maxed out. Didn't even know that. So, yes, we do. Let's see. What about the jails? The jails are good. Okay, cool. Cool. But we don't have education here. We do not have education here. Tell you what, we can throw down some of these bus stops, though. Maybe one of our neighboring cities are nice enough, but we're going to get schools. I just want to get the foundation of the city going first before we start adding services. Don't want to add services just yet. The coverage seems to be wider now for some reason. You know what? Definitely need some right there. Yeah, let's throw some here. And some in there. Some here. Definitely some over there. That's good. That should be good. Okay. Alright, so got the bus stops. We'll worry about the school later. But library, it's only 100 per hour, so we'll throw this in. You know what I'm thinking, guys? I'm thinking to get rid of that road. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and connect it if I can. Not even sure I can. I can. And I think it's just better that way. Get rid of that one. Don't need it. But I will put my library right here. Yes, right on that main street. There we go. Alright, I think that's cool. So let's let it grow a little bit. What do we have to do with to make ourselves profitable. And that's really that's what I'm trying to achieve now. Although we have the exports, right? And that is running, by the way. And now, oh, the global market, it should be live. But you know, there is no. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bother with it. 3-month supply left. Should be good enough, I think. I think it should be good enough. But come on, I want to see profit here, though. I like to be in the green. So I'm going to try to manage this city just right so that it does go into the green. We'll get those still shots for you this video, too. I think I've been doing that more lately, though. I love those shots. And I really can't wait till they start adding even more to this game. I mean, I'm still hooked. I think this game is just really lovely. But with that said, I think there's still so much more that can be added that can just really take this to a whole nother level. But I'm sure they will add it and just simply add more stuff, period. Because we're going to get that theme park soon. I thought they said this month. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it's next month. I don't know. But I'm definitely eager to see that theme park. Those options. You know me and my trees. So we're almost at a profit. We'll get there soon. You know me and my trees. We have not had a tree moment in a long time. So welcome to the tree moment, guys. This is that moment. Alright, let's get these done and done. Okay, I think retreat out just about. Do I see any blank spaces? I do, and I see ground pollution too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So we have a need of trees. Greenage. Greenery. Alright, so we are treed out completely. Are they free again? Oh, I thought for a second we had free trees. Wouldn't that be lovely? But we do have traffic. Free traffic. Traffic is absolutely free. I tell you what. We're going to downgrade this road. That should speed up things a tad bit. And the reason why? Because there's no stop sign on the end of the street. So I got rid of that stoplight. Always a good thing. Now we have a stoplight here. I could do the same thing. And I think I will. because it's really unnecessary to have a big street there. And like I have these small streets, and you know what? I'll leave those as they are. I won't mess with those streets. They can stay. They can stay that way. But come on, Sims, move on in. I'm ready to see profit. Need to see green. Well, we do have. Let's just make sure we have everything we need. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's good. Should I move in the city? I think I should move in the city. Why not? I'll move into the city. Alright. That did cost too, didn't it? Yes. Just 100. Well, our approval rating is pretty decent. Nice. So now it's just a matter of growth. Now you want to see these city. Or, yep, there we go. And it has begun. Now that's growing because it's on this road. And that's okay. I don't mind this road having growth, but just the inner roads, I don't really want too much going on there. You know what? Let's wait, because I want to see what I'm going to put out here. I was thinking some commercial zones, but maybe we just zone more homes, because I don't know what the balance is right now. Unsatisfied for low wealth. Well, that should change, though, on its own. The medium wealth, though, you would think. But to me, that only drives, why was there a... Alright, so let's take a look at our land value again. Okay. Oh, okay, I know. I think I know why. Maybe at some point it was, I had the park. Yes, that park. That park caused that building to grow. That was what that was. Okay, so cool. Vacant business. So that one's growing. So that's proof that they do want more commercial, and they're going to get it, because now we're going to get that desire for higher density in some of those areas, which is what I want to encourage. So I'm not going to zone anymore, at least not yet, because we have a bunch of these smaller businesses here and here, mind you. So these things go up in density. That's more capacity, or more, more capacity for more goods, and then there you go. If only if everything else grows with it, like the residential, then that will offset the extra goods, and then we'll have to zone more. But we'll see how everything plays out. But apparently everything is great with high wealth on the shopping side. Some things that are unsold, but not a lot at all. So we do have some unemployment, though. And again, that's another similar situation, because what you would have in this instance is these buildings just going up in density. I could try to get medium tech buildings here, but that's if I decide to put the community college here, which I might do. And if I do that, it will go in this area. It's a perfect spot for that too, I think. So we'll see. Let's just let the city grow at this point and see, and let's react now to what the city does, and then we'll, play it that way. We'll play it that way. But now we're making money. Well, of course we are, because of our exports, so that's good. Yep, business investments are paying off. You know what? I could pay that loan off too. That cut down some of that, the expenses. And then it goes right back up. Awesome. But I could raise taxes, something I don't want to do. So I'm going to actually let the city grow and see if that can take me over. But at some point I might have to, because I still have services to add, like education. Which, by the way, might just spur that growth I'm looking for. So yeah, I tell you what. I'm going to place the schools. And we're going to start by putting it one right here. It's going to cost us, of course, pretty penny. But at this stage of the game, it's necessary. So you might as well max it out, because Yeah, so it's costing us, yes, but I think it'll pay off. Next one I'll do is high school, which is expensive, so I really want to wait until that one's right. But mass transit, that will probably be necessary. This one will cost me 300 per hour. Street, you know what though? I think the bus terminal, it might be good to, you know though, if I have, you know, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with this one for now because I really don't think it's necessary to have too much. Let's go ahead and place one of these at the front entrance. Let's go ahead and start putting some bus stops around. Because that's a lot in close proximity, but that's okay because I need full coverage everywhere. Oh, I forgot they don't really use that. They sure don't. And I'm not sure if that lowers their land value, so I'm gonna take a look at that. Keep this, you know. Alright, put some there. But I think it will definitely help. Oh yeah, make sure you get some at the jobs. Alright, I think the whole city's covered now. But I do need to check. First of all, I need to increase the buses. Alright. Give us a full house here because I want a good average weight, but not seeing it's funny because now that I did that, you see all this growth, so hopefully that will offset some of this cost, which is pretty astronomical at the moment. But yeah, we'll see. Trains, do I have a train station coming through or a train track coming through here? No, unless I'm totally blind, but I don't think so. Boats, we can do boats, but the cost right now is just not justifiable, but we can definitely do boats, something that we can come back to. Let's see what this growth does for us. I could again raise taxes, but I'm more interested in growth right now. We have enough to hold us over, and I'm not sure those exports are going to cover us too much longer, but we'll see. Those numbers are coming down a little bit. A little, not a lot. We'll see. I won't panic yet, though. We have a long way to go, thanks to our trade city. And somebody mentioned doing another trade city, jack of all trades, pretty much. I think that's a perfect name for it too. But to do another jack of all trades city, and I guess keep the population low, which was, by the way, my initial plan with that city across the way. But I got a little carried away and built a full metropolis, so I think I will definitely try that again. I don't know if in this region, but I will definitely give it another shot because I think that was a ton of fun. For that reason alone, I think you know, it's justifiable for me. But yeah, I think that's exactly why. Maybe because of the money I spent, was it? Or maybe not. Either way, let's let the city grow as it is doing so wonderfully right now. 26 minutes, that's steadily climbing. 28 minutes, yeah, that's climbing. It's because our riders are just incredibly... But let's look at that land value for a second. Let's see if that does lower. It does lower. It lowers. Let's bulldoze it. Okay. They don't like it. Is that a school bus? No, that's a regular bus stop. Get rid of that. Nobody wants to ride the bus over here. These folks are very finicky about that. It's not lowering it too much here. But you know what? For that matter, I think that lowers land value, period. No matter where it is. Yeah, that's true. So, but you know what? They need it. So let's leave it as it is. And that money, that's coming down, so that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Okay, good. So now we're back to profitability, which is great. And bigger buildings, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I might consider building a big downtown-like area over here. In fact, let's go for that. This, I want to be high density. So, you know, okay guys, so welcome back. I did get disconnected, and oh boy, am I so excited that I didn't lose anything. But anyway, I think, where did we leave off at? Do I have all my bus stops in place? Yes, okay, so we didn't lose anything. Alright, awesome. So let's go back to what I was doing. Trying to upgrade these roads, and I did that because I want to make like a little downtownish area. So let's see if I can get away with that. So I am going to upgrade these. Not everything though. In fact, I'm not gonna mess with those. But some of these I did want to make fully upgraded. We'll see how that plays. Let's speed up time again. Wow, so glad that. So that's reassuring to know that if you get kicked out, basically your progress won't be lost, and that was I'm very excited about that. Happy, I should say, probably the better word. 31 minutes. That is steadily climbing. We have a lot of Sims traveling by bus. I might even add another one if I have to. But oh, look at that. We have a profit too. That's good. That's real good. We have an hourly profit. That's good. Okay, so now the thing I want to do next is add a high school, but I'm gonna wait to make it a little more because that is pretty steep. But it could really help our education situation, which I am sure will be crazy once the low wealth buildings start to grow, which will happen sooner rather than later, I believe. But I could be wrong. Who knows? But either way, I know we're making money now, and that's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. So there you go. Then I also want to get the boats. I'm gonna have the boats here. We'll play that one as time goes on. I do want this, but it's just a little steep. Man, is that ever steep? But I think that's a good spot for it right there. But that's actually gonna make this area high wealth. It's something I don't really want right now. But they do have a lot of apartment. That's working out just as planned. So cool. Cool. Keep the trees back here. That's almost the perfect distance to ensure that these buildings were all going to grow to the highest. It's a perfect situation. Cool. And also over here. But these ones weren't. Did I do that? Maybe this one would be even more precise. Could very well be. That could very well be. But we shall see. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that having any problems growing. But yeah, we're getting a lot of growth here, which is great. So I really want to let that grow. And we're making some pretty good money too. Broke past the 500 or $500,000. Or $500,000 simoleons. Broke past that mark. Great. And I think that, I'm gonna manage my streets because I don't really want crazy, outrageous growth. So we won't have any high rises around here. I just might reconsider for these. Well, actually, I already did. Basically, this is the highest density road. So buildings on this strip is gonna be tall, or can be tall. So if we get any high rises, it's gonna happen right in this area. And possibly over here, and then back here, and then of course these buildings are already going to the next density, which is cool. Perfectly cool. Perfectly cool. But guys, I do like the city. It's starting to shape up, and I like what I see. I do. These buildings may have trouble because it's a circle road. But it shouldn't be too bad, actually. We'll see. But I like the growth over here, though. But this is happening just the way I intended. I wanted to keep this street just the way it is. These two streets. This side will grow high, but this side won't. And I like that. I like that. I wanted to keep one of my streets like this, you know? And then this one, too. I really like that look. I do. Because I mean, if you go to any city, it's not just skyscrapers all over the place. That's just fairly unrealistic. Not fairly, that's the wrong word. It's completely unrealistic. I mean, unless you're at New York City or something, everywhere you go, you can't see the sun or something. But in most of your cities, you don't have that. I mean, you have a lot of, mid, for the sake of argument, mid-level buildings, but you know, skyscrapers, no, you don't. In fact, you see quite a bit of this, probably more of this than anything else. Most cities, well, at least when you get into the outskirts of the more dense area. And to me, I really hope Maxis decides to expand the borders, because I already had some great, and still have some great ideas for how to build a perfect metropolis, because naturally the outer areas of the center point of your city, or the downtown or uptown part of your city, they're going to be like this, and to me, I wanted to do something like that, where the center of the city is more high rises, and then as you spread out, it gets, shorter and shorter buildings, that is. So I mean, I love to create things like that. That's what I did with SimCity 4 a lot, and with this one, I would love to do that, especially with the way this game is. I think it would be so great. And I'm going to be upgrading my PC eventually. I'm planning on getting the latest and greatest NVIDIA graphics card. That I think is the 780. Oh my god, that thing is wonderful. And they also are going to be releasing some sort of recording software with that eventually. And I want to really test that out against Fraps. I use Fraps. There's different recording softwares I could use now in place of Fraps, but Fraps to me is the best as it is now, especially for us in regards to the ease of use, and then the quality too, because those files are large. That's the only downside, but it's still a good quality video. I mean, you guys tell me that all the time, that these videos are nice quality, and I record at its highest setting, and I think Fraps does a good job of that. The only thing with Fraps is, though, if it depends on your computer setup. If you have a nice rig, then Fraps, the whole frames per second while you try to record high quality video, that situation becomes moot. But if you're playing on mid-range computers trying to record high-end games at its highest setting, Fraps will eat you alive, and your computer too, and your dog or cat. But if you have somewhat of a beefy computer, you can get away with it and nullify that problem with Fraps. But so that's good news for all of you who may want to. But then again, at that point, if you're gonna get the GeForce 780, that almost nullifies the problem with Fraps as well. If you can get a GeForce 780 at this point, then Fraps is still gonna be perfectly fine compared to whatever they're gonna put out there. Except, I mean, they can probably get away with lesser, video sizes, but at the end of the day, the whole fact that you're running a GeForce NVIDIA 780 is gonna pretty much nullify the problems with Fraps right there. But anyway, back to our city. I just felt like talking your ear off for a second. Back to our city. We're starting to get the desired effect over here. I wanted that to grow a little bit. Give me some of those. I think this is really gonna turn out nice. I really do. I'm hoping to get some higher density buildings right in the middle there. Let's take a look at our numbers. Oh, that profit is great, but that just simply means we need to keep an eye out on all our services and stuff. But medium, okay, unemployed. We still have an unemployment issue here, and then there's some unfilled jobs, which means should be no one commuting out if that's the case. But I think you're gonna get a fair amount of that regardless. It's never gonna be perfect where you have, you know, no one commuting in and everybody in your city employed and not commuting out. It's always gonna be a pretty much I hate to say balance, but you know, fluctuation of those numbers. Shopping, wow. We need a whole lot more commercial. Why aren't they moving up in density? Let's take a look at that. We're gonna look into that. Same with the middle wealth or medium wealth. We're gonna take a look at that. Students, yes, let's fix that too. So at this point, we can definitely add that other school, which was a goal of mine. So I am going to do it, and we're gonna add it. Oh, shoot. I don't want to bulldoze anybody. That's for sure. So maybe I'll put it here like I intended to originally. So let's go for it. That's why it's always good to leave room for expansion for this very reason. For this very reason. So that's going to really cost us an arm and a leg. Yes, it just did. But how much capacity? A ton of capacity. So maybe now I might not even needed all those classrooms. Let's shut that one down. Let's see. How many do we have now? 1,800. Right. That's good for now because we only have 1,500 in the city, so that was a little overkill. That saves me. Oh, no. That saves me some cash. A little bit of cash. Let's take a look at the buses. Whoa, 52 minutes. I think now is a great time to add another one of these. I'm gonna add it right there. That's relatively cheap, but maybe the more cars we have roaming the streets, the more we can pick up these Sims and cut down our time. Now that, you might say, is a little overkill, right? I don't think so. 52 minutes is just ridiculous. But I do want to add the boats, like I promised. But not yet. Need to make sure that money goes back up. And here's hoping that solves some of my traffic problems. See if that number comes down. If this does not help out, you know, our average weight situation, I'll get rid of that or close it down. But I'm believing it's going to help out a lot. We have a ton of riders per day. Ridiculous amount of riders per day. But the whole school situation should improve, I'm hoping. Let's see. The next school day is when that's going to happen. So tomorrow we'll see if this helps and works. So we'll see if what we did helps and works. Police, yes, that's fixed now. Good. Health, okay. Alright. Good. Situation is good. This is good. That's good. That is good. Everything is good. Great. Wow, look at there. Not many problems at all. Except now we have this. Fire service is slow. By the way, they did fix that. But I will add... It's only $200. 200 simoleons. Stay in character, stay in character, stay in character. $200 to add those. So I added it. As if you didn't know. Okay, so this is... Oh, that's nice. I like that, actually. But back to our commercial issue. Let's look at it again as some time did go by. See if anything's balanced out. Unemployment. It's better. Oh, yeah, no. Shopping is still pretty horrendous. But it's mostly low wealth. I can... That's the thing, guys. I really didn't want to overzone. But I tell you what I can do. Just throw in a little bit around these parts and see if that doesn't solve some of the medium wealth desire. Over here, I swear, these guys can just go up in density. And see, they want to. So what's the problem? And there is no problem. So let's just be patient then. Because that should solve itself. That problem should. So rather than jumping the gun, we're going to wait. Let's see how we're doing there. 2 month supply. You know, because we have a profit, guys, I'm going to slow down the extraction because it's really unnecessary at this point. That way we don't run out too soon. I know you guys are like, are you serious? Are you serious? Yes, I am serious. But you know, now that I think about it, I don't think it's going to run out because I think it goes in stages. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and I could be terribly wrong about this, but I do want to share it with you. First of all, if I ever need to rearrange, which I probably won't do because I like that area of town, but they're sitting on the gold mine. Anyway, but this is what I think, because if my observations were correct, they're going to deplete what's directly under them first, and then I think they're going to pull from the rest of this table. I think Max's did fix that, or I hate to call it fix that, but they added that where you don't have to keep moving your building to suck up the rest of the resource under the table. But instead, this will pull the rest of this. I could be wrong. I could be terribly wrong, but I'm hoping I'm right, because that would make things a little more sensible to me. Or not. I don't know. But either way, of course it won't pull this, but it will definitely pull this. Well, I say definitely as if I'm sure. I'm not sure. I'm hoping. So we'll see. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I'm sure you guys have played quite a bit to be able to tell me if I'm wrong or right about that. We still have slow services, huh? Do we have an arsonist around here or something? Now, here's the interesting part. I should have more fire trucks out doing more stuff. Well, maybe not, because I was... Alright, let's see this rebel here. Thank you. Alright. So far, so good, guys. Let me know what you think about this city now. I think we have something nice. Let me try to think before. One thing I always try to do, guys, which I think is fun, is try to anticipate what you guys are going to say as far as things that need to be fixed or things that I might have overlooked. I always love doing that, and it's funny how I always end up reading something that I didn't think of. It almost never fails. But I got the bus stops down. I got the school buses down, and that did not work. You would think that would have worked. Oh no, that number went up. That's what happened. So it kind of offset. That's ridiculous. Ouchie. What more can I do for that? Anyway. Okay, so roads, check. No need to upgrade anything else. Purposely. Zoning, check. Zoned just about the whole city. I left out some because I'm leaving room for expansion in certain directions, whatever direction that may be. Power, check. Water, check. Sewage, check. Upgrades, check. Garbage, check. And I'm not quite ready to do recycling, though that might, you know what? That might be a good idea. That just might be a good idea. Guys, I think I'll do that. But not just yet. We'll do that in the next episode. Fire, check. So far, so good, I should say on that. Same with the ambulance or medical center and police station, check. So far, so good. Education, so far, check. We want to get community college going, of course. Buses, check. Oh, good. That did come down, but that number is steadily rising. Wow. Yeah. So buses, check. Bus stops, check. Which I said already for the umpteenth time. No trains, boats. Got to do that, I know. We'll get to that in the next episode, too. Trees and all that lovely stuff, check. Everything is set up right. Disasters, no check. Let's pray to God they don't attack my city again. So, bulldozing, not check. But if you will allow me to press the buttons. Thank you. Oh, what happened? No shoppers? Really? No way. No way. You're kidding me. No shoppers? No shoppers. Was that a high-end No, it sure wasn't a high-end. So that is, that's contradicting information for me right there. Why would there be no shoppers? Maybe there's a different reason that I'm not thinking of. Because we have nearly a little over 200 goods that are not being... I'm sorry, that's incorrect. We have over 200 Sims that could not fulfill their desire for goods. So, or shoppers that could not satisfy their need for shopping. So that means there was too few goods for plenty of demand. So, if that is the case for medium wealth, why on earth would a store be complaining that it had no shoppers? Things to make you go. Well, either way, they're no longer here. Now, this area isn't so healthy. Must be a pollution situation there. And I'm willing to bet you that is our pollution situation. Indeed, it is. And boy, oh boy, is this actually pushing right over all of my Sims. I knew that was going to happen, of course. Didn't care at the time. Probably still don't completely care, but we do need to do something about that. And I know what I can do. We're going to have to upgrade our health medical center and build a health hospital. Darn it, if I can just say the right word. A hospital, and add the corresponding building that will help fight germs, because it's a germy situation. Parks help the land value. Actually, let's take a look at that land value. Just a little bit. So, my other solution to this would be to build my college, which, by the way, I could do and just get it done. 500. Let's go. Build our community college. It's going to take us into the hole a little bit. But, nice! I love that dude. Why did I place that there? I don't know. So, there we go. I think that's good for now. We'll add more as time goes. But our education situation... Ooh, that was fixed. Or that is good. That's good. Awesome. So we have perfect education almost in our city. So maybe we'll get medium tech, which will lower the pollution. It won't kill it, but it will lower it. One thing else we can do. I just said one thing else. One other thing we can do. Trees. Trees. Now that's only gonna fight ground pollution and maybe a little bit of air pollution. Can't call it. Not entirely sure if it fights air pollution too, but I know for sure it fights ground pollution. And our police are stretched thin. So, we will be having to sort out some problems soon. And still no higher higher tech higher tech industry. But hopefully that will change. I'm hoping. We shall see. Yeah, no, these are still the... But that could change as the Sims get educated. No shoppers. That is going to bug my socks off. Because I just know that that is unrealistic, because there's still a high... Look at that! Look at that. There should be not one... And I will repeat myself. Not one. I see, there we go. We're starting to get some growth now. And see, I know you guys are, but that's low wealth. And they have a high demand for commercial. So we definitely need to work on that. There we go. That's what I want to see. Couldn't find shops or parks. Okay, let's take a look at the cost for that. Land value. That's the first thing we want to see. Right. There's a park like right across the street there, buddy. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Now, what I could do is place one right there, but then that's going to lower my chances to get these guys to grow, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm gonna let that just keep doing what it do. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of medium or more medium tech buildings. I'm hoping so. I am hoping so. Cool, you see? So now it's working a little bit. But here's one thing that I do notice. When you first place your community colleges, you'll see this, where these buildings will start to take over a little bit, but then it will start to decline, just out of the blue. I have no idea why that happens, but I do know that it happens. Let's see if any of the updates might have fixed that, because I never read those updates completely thoroughly. So here's hoping there's a chance I might have overlooked it or something. But I like what I see, because we have more of these medium tech buildings coming along. Might even consider a different power source at some point to kind of help with the pollution of the city. I don't want this city to be super polluted, or polluted at all if I had a choice, but at this point don't really have a great choice there. Okay, so all these buildings are actually moving up with the education situation. No, I'm sorry, wrong. Tech level is not moving. This one is a little bit. Some of them are not. So let's see how long it takes. You know what? I am going to upgrade those roads. Was this one upgraded? Yes, it was. Let's upgrade that one too. Is this one upgraded? Yes. Cool. All right. So we have a little bit of a negative situation going with. It never fails, guys. It literally never fails. Anyway, more high tech. I am just plagued with disasters in my SimCity game. Disasters like me, for whatever reason. Apparently, those tax dollars are because of dead, chewed up Sims from the undead, hungry undead. With their chosen delicacy, brains and such. Anyway, let's speed up time so we can burn these critters. Once daytime comes, they get burnt all up with the sunlight and all that jazz. So let's hope that that situation happens rather soon. Oh, crud. Yeah, apparently we're losing Sims to the... At least I like to believe that's the case. So there we go. We have some, this is good. So maybe that will help with the pollution a little bit. That tech level is rising a little bit. That's good. Tech level rising. Yep. I like what I see. And the spacing is just right. Spacing of those roads were just right. Of course it is, though, because I use a guideline, so not a surprise. Not a surprise. But bad for us. I know. It's germy. I know. Let's see how far those germ complaints go. Not too far. Yeah, it stops close to this area. It's still a very impactful area, though. It kind of stops at that point. Alright. Oh, see? That's exactly what I mean. This was regular. Now, tech level is taking a dive. But that is high, and it's high. It's pretty good. Our business is what? It's on fire. Awesome. And it's a hazmat fire. Looks like I will need, first of all, what I am going to do, guys, is, I don't even know if I have. Let's load up this city. If we have any hazmat fire trucks, I don't even know if I upgraded that one. Not entirely sure I did. But anyway, I think we're done with that. Not done with the city, but we're done for this video in that city. So we're going to come up here. If we have any trucks that can fight hazmat fires, we'll send it, and then we'll end the video. And then we'll pick up in that city in the next video to finish up, I guess, or to let it finish growing. And then we're going to go to the last city of the cluster and start working on that. But I don't know if we ever upgraded our fire station. Did we? Did we? No, we did not. Sure didn't. Okay, let's check the other one. Yeah, no hazmat fire trucks. Huh. No. Okay, so and I'm pretty sure we don't have it here, so I don't even know why I loaded this one up. So we have to actually add one, and I might just simply add one in the city that we're in just to have it. And then we can also build enough of those hazmat fire trucks to help out the rest of this particular cluster of the region. But I'm sure I don't have one here, so again, I'm not entirely sure why I came looking. Right, I have the other one. So let's back out. Let's back out. And we'll actually end it in that city. But I think I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze that fire station and add a bigger one. And ultimately, and that's the thing with the services, though, they're so expensive. All the services buildings are extremely expensive. But in the end, I think I'm going to have to actually do that. So I might have to raise taxes in this city just to make sure that I can handle the extra costs from the services. We do have trade helping out, which is good, but I don't want to depend on that. I hate depending on that unless it's the trade city that we have, because then you can depend on that. But yeah, they were devoured by those pesky, yeah. Do we have any more? No, we didn't. Okay, but nonetheless, we have to solve this fire situation, and we'll do that. But for now, guys, we'll do all that in the next video. I don't want to press it. We're at the end of our time on this one. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys are great. I will definitely look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next video, which is video number 45. Signing off, guys.